you're new here, my name is Louise. This channel is Little Blue. This is my haul channel. I do have 2 channels. Just like to get all this stuff out of the way at the beginning so you know what you're in for and everything. Okay, everything I want to get out. 2 channels. This one is now my haul channel. If you look back at any of my videos, you'll see it was a lot of other things. All those other things are now going to be moved to another channel called Little Blue One Day at a Time. It's a new channel. Not many videos on there. I've got to get going on it. So if you want to see those type videos as well, don't forget to click. There'll be a link down below that will take you to the first video so you know what that channel's about. I talk a lot. I like to get that out early because some people have an issue with people that talk a lot. This is a haul channel. I do get to the haul. It might take me a while, but I will get there. So bear with me. I have fibromyalgia as well, so a lot of the time I do get a whole brain fog thing going on. So if words come out of my mouth, sometimes it happens and I don't even realise it might be the wrong word or whatever. There will be something on here somewhere if I catch it in editing, hopefully. What else do we need to talk about? If you enjoyed today's video, if you enjoy the other channel, if you want to give me a subscribe, that's lovely. A like if you enjoy the video, and comments are always welcome. I think I've got everything out. If I've forgotten, I will put it in there at some point because I don't like go by a script and I don't do it all in the right order either, so that's another thing you'll have to go with. So my whole channel I always put in prices, so I will put in prices of everything as we go along. I'll tell you sort of why I might have bought the products, you know, apart from the fact that sometimes it's just because I run out. I've usually got an idea behind why I've bought different things, not always, most of the time. I'm looking down here because I know I have a whole I've had to write it down today. The fibro fog is strong, so I've had to write a list of things like don't forget to talk about that and don't forget to talk about that. So I always work with a £60 budget. Don't really hit it that often. Went over for the first time last week, that was a shock. Okay, so this, I do a scan and go, and I have my 4-wheel little trolley, so I can only really get what I can get in the trolley and maybe a bag, and I can wheel home. £60 budget, I hit 46.72, so I have some numbers going on. Let me explain the numbers. I know you don't see the receipt and it doesn't matter, but I just like to get it out there so you understand everything, because it's not always straightforward, is it? So I actually spent 46.72 on this shop, but my total on here is 53.72, and the reason for that is because I bought an item of clothing, and because of doing the scan and go, I just put it on the same ticket price, and I've kept the clothing in just so you can see it because it was on sale. And sometimes it's nice just to see what's out there, and you might want to go and have a look, you might not. So I will transfer that from another bank, so that actually won't be out of our budget anyway, so technically it's 46.72, numbers over there. If you do want to add up things as I go along, because some people like to do that, your total will be different again, because there was a multi-buy allergy tablets. There was a multi-buy of, and save 50p on that, but I will explain that when we get to it. There's also, I always donate 3 items to the food bank, which will not be here because if I bring them home, they're just gonna sit around the house for weeks. So I always just put it straight in the food bank as I'm coming out of the shop. 3 things I bought this week was a tin of spaghetti, a tin of new potatoes, and sanitary towels. So they're already gone, and I think that's it. Yeah, so we're starting to eat healthier. Don't come at me with the whole, oh, this isn't healthy, that isn't healthy. I'm not going to be one of those people that eats nutritionally packed and macros and all that. We're eating healthier. We're eating a lot more whole foods, fresh foods, like massively better than what we was. Hopefully it's something we stick to. I'm not convinced because I know what I'm like. Could be back on it again, chocolate and processed foods through the, you know, floor type thing. Don't need to buy so much fresh this week because I did such a massive one last week. It was like the first time I sort of bought like that because if you are new here, my adult son who lives with me, he started eating the food as well, which he never would have done before, so I overestimated. So I do have a lot of things. You know, I've got a decent amount of tomatoes left, we've got lettuce, got cucumber, we've got some fruits and vegetables. I think we've got like a handful of grapes left, a few blueberries left. I've still got a few oranges, a couple of kiwis. So, you know, I still have things. So I'm not going to stock up on those things. We bought a few different bits to add to what we've got. did really well. Again, didn't get loads of freezer food. I am going to do I'll get it. I'm going to do my first little food prep. It's going to be a mini food prep. It's just going to be 4 items. That's going to be coming. That'll be, probably you'll get, I don't know when you're going to get that. I don't know. It's going to be on the other channel anyway. I keep saying I'm going to do this food prep and not doing it, but I'm going to do it tomorrow. Today's Thursday, just so you know. I know you're seeing this Saturday. I now shop on a Thursday. Technically, it was shop Thursday, haul Friday, because of the fibro. I can't do it all in one day. And then it's up for Saturday and I have my weekend free. But now I'm, this week, for a few weeks, and you know, it's all depends on the day, but because I've got today off work, so I went shopping earlier, I've had a rest, so I'm actually hauling Thursday and I'm going to do the food prep Friday morning. So there will be a food prep coming up at some point on the other channel if you wanted to pop along and see that. I've got a couple of things, I don't know, I explained this before. I know this is the whole channel, but I did explain that things haven't been going up because I got it overloaded in my brain, and I've done it again. I thought I knew what I was doing and I didn't. It's coming, stuff will come. I've just got to get in the flow of things again. I got myself messed up and I thought I was good and then I weren't, and yeah, anyway. There'll be things coming on the channel, so don't just not subscribe to the channel if you're thinking, okay, well she hasn't put anything up there for a while. It's coming. I've just got to get in the flow of stuff. That is it. It's you know, this is not my job. I have a job, so it comes when it comes. I can't say anything more than that. I'm over explaining that because I feel guilty myself and I shouldn't. Okay, that's it. What was the shop like? I went a bit earlier than I normally would. It was fine. Shelves were fine. There's some bits I haven't bought for a while. I will get to the haul in a minute, don't worry. I know I've just seen in 7 minutes. Specifically one, because I haven't bought toilet roll for a long time. If you've been here for a while, you might have noticed I haven't. Now the reason I hadn't is because I was buying them quite regular to keep stocked up, because before all the stuff with, you know, lockdowns and all that, I realised that I literally was buying it from week to week, just enough to keep us going. Because of everyone doing the toilet roll thing, I freaked out. And I'd been buying some week after week after week, and I sorted the shed out a few months ago, and there was so many toilet rolls hidden in the shed that I've not needed to. And I'm down to, like, I don't know, 5 or 6 packs, and I was thinking maybe I should just pick 1 or 2 up, because I don't want to get low before I start buying some. And the price, the last time I bought one, I'm sure it was $1.90. It'd gone from $1.93 to $1.99. It's £2.39, I believe. It's gone up 40p in the few weeks that I haven't bought one. That's gross. That's so disgusting. There was a few things, because it's in my mind, because there was a few things that I don't buy it on a regular. I just buy it like every now and again. And there was a few things, but I just can't remember what the other one is. So anyway, total tangent there. You know, this is what I'm like. I'm actually going to get on with the haul now, because I think I've talked myself out at this point. Yeah, let's do the haul. Always start off with the fresh bit. Now, I will be telling you about calories as we go along, because I'm actively calorie counting the items that I'm eating. So's Corey. It's because we've not eaten in this way. We want to make sure that we're still healthy and eating the correct amount of calories, because, you know, when you go from like high calorie foods to fresh foods, the calorie content is different, and the way we eat, we want to make sure that we're eating the correct amount of food still, so we're sort of just getting a grasp of quantities and stuff. So I'm very conscious of calories at the moment. I'm just letting you know that, because I think it got a bit confusing sometime. It got confusing last time, and I didn't realise that I hadn't sort of explained it, I guess because I didn't really understand it. I don't know. Anyway, let's get on with the haul again. Okay, so I've got mushrooms. Going to do calzone from scratch, and mushrooms are going to go in it. So these are 70p. I think that's pretty average price for them. Got some spring onions this week. Nearly got the wrong ones. I scanned them and they came up at like 90p, and ooh, that's a bit much, but it turns out it was a different bunch, and the only difference was the bulbs were a different size, so just be careful of that. These ones are actually 50p for these ones, and I'd got these because Corey's eating salads now, and he just keeps saying, is there anything else he can have in the salad? He wants more different products, you know. It's like he's got lettuce, tomato, cucumber, and then what else do you put with it? So I've picked up those to go in the salads. I got some carrots as well. Now, I literally I looked at one of the pre-made salads. That's what gave me the idea. So it's just carrots in there, literally 2 carrots in there, decent size. This is new to me. They have these free little paper bags if you're getting the package free stuff, and just scanned them, so it went with the weight. 11p for 2 carrots, and that's just going to be grated up and put in the salad as well, so I didn't really need much of it. We're really more into salads and fruit and not really like cooked type vegetables, and when we do eat them, it's just we're not into them so much. So, you know, I could have bought a bag for 35p, there's quite a lot in them, but a lot of them just wouldn't have gotten used. So this one, I like doing it this way. You get the amount you want rather than you've got to have whatever you've given type thing. So I did enjoy doing it that way. I got some strawberries because Corey really enjoyed them, and now I know that the kilner jar, like cleaning them, put them in the kilner jar, does keep them a lot more. And yeah, I haven't had strawberries for so long. They're really, really nice, and look how nice and juicy those ones look. £2 for 400 grams. Now the milk, this is weird. It's gone down again. So this went down, I don't know now, my timeline is not very good. Was it a few weeks ago or a month or 6 weeks or something? A while ago, it went down 10p from 165 down to 155, and now it's 145. It's like the only thing that's going down, so it's exciting. 4 pints. I've actually got quite a lot of the other one left. We've got right about up to there, so I wasn't going to get any, but now Corey's got protein drinks he's doing in the morning with milk to boost his calories up, so he's getting some nutrients in the morning before work. He can only do it through drinks because he can't eat. It makes him feel sick. So I think we're going to get through a lot of milk now. This might not even be enough, I don't know. But yeah, £1.45 for that one. I don't want to miss anything. Let's go back down here. I got some corn. Corey won't eat this. I say that, but now he's sort of expanding his horizons. Maybe he'll try it. He hasn't had it for a long time. He doesn't dislike corn, but he just wouldn't normally eat corn on the cob. I absolutely love this stuff. Oh, so good. I don't know why I don't get it more often, and I don't have to smother it in butter either, which it makes it even better. It's £1.40 for the 4. I do like the smaller ones just because, you know, it's like that thing when you put it on your plate, you know, growing up, our sort of age group, you get told to clear your plate, and it's just instilled in us now, isn't it? And if I put it on my plate, I'm going to eat it. But this size is the right amount for me. Getting the big ones is just not. And I'm not very strong. I can't snap them in half. Bananas, again, did it by weight. 54p for 3 bananas. I'm trying to up exercise. I've started this sort of routine that's sort of going-ish, okay? Like twice in a week is not great, but I'm still getting my steps up, so this is apart from my steps. And I know you're supposed to do like a pre-workout thing, and apparently banana is the way to go. I think there's like 89 calories in one of these, so it's really not bad anyway. And I don't really eat bananas that often, so I thought maybe it would encourage me because I don't dislike them. Or maybe pancakes. Have you ever seen the banana pancakes? If I do the pancake, I will show you that one because I haven't done them for a while. I don't know yet, not decided. Like I said, not everything's got a reason. This one, oh my life. This goes to prove how I started shopping in a different way, like as in the finance side of things. So this is a mango, clearly. It says it's a tropical and sweet giant mango. It is a huge mango. It didn't have any prices on it, so I just scanned it. Normally, I mean, I was a little bit shocked. Normally, I would have just put it back. I didn't, though, because Corey had actually asked for this. I don't know if he wants to just try it, but I think I like mango. I'm not entirely sure. Just double checking the price. I think I know what it was, but where are we? Mango. Oh, I went back for it later on, so it's going to be up the receipt. Oh, yeah, it was a little bit different. I thought it was 165, which is bad enough. It was 169 for one mango. Bear in mind, there's a big pip in that too. So normally I would have put that back, but I didn't. Proud of myself for doing that. I'm definitely changing as a human being. So yeah, this is just to try it, I guess, unless he's got a recipe. If there's a recipe for it, I will let you know that one. Greek style yogurt. I've got the large one again. I was in there for so long. I wanted to get the, now I don't know how you say it. I think it's, is it Fage? F-A-G-E? Fage? Don't know. Whatever. It's got more protein in it. But it was a ridiculous price. They put them in the wrong places. So I thought it was okay, but it wasn't. It was like double the price. Yeah, all of their yogurts were in the wrong place. So I just got this one again. This is the kilogram of the Greek style yogurt. This is the fat-free one. £1.95, and I've actually got that to make the calzone with, because it's literally just Greek yogurt and flour. But when I make it, I will definitely show you that. I'm making it this weekend. I don't know when it's going to go up, but when it goes up, it will be on the other channel. So if you're interested in that, you definitely have to go across to the other channel to see. Eggs. Oh, now I thought I was going to remember this. It was £1.50 for 6 eggs. I've been telling Corey about the eggs with cottage cheese in it. 1 egg, 1 spoon of cottage cheese. Like, that's your sort of ratio when you're making scrambled egg. And it makes them fluffier with like a creamier taste, but it makes your protein higher, and you know, it's not a lot more calories to it, and it's just really, really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it when I did it, and I was telling Corey about it, and now I think he really wants to try it too. So yeah, I don't buy eggs that often. Also made some sort of like deviled eggs, but my version, because I'm not good with mustard. Yeah, mustard. So yeah, high protein anyway, so good for you. Dairy triangles, I just got the 8 because I didn't actually know what I was going to buy and how much it was going to come to. If I'd realised, I would have gone back and got more. But these ones, the 8-pack was £1.25. They do the 16-pack, but I'm sure it was like £2.90 something, so it still would have been better off getting 2 smaller packs, just in case you are planning on getting dairy at the moment. These are 33 calories. I know you can get like the lower fat ones, but I really enjoy these, and I usually have this as a replacement to butter for a lot of things, so it's still way better than the butter I would have, so I'm okay with that. Now I had to get honey roast ham. I didn't want it. I'm still on the turkey chicken. This is the same price. It wasn't, again, this was in the wrong place. I don't know if they've just not got the staff in Asda at the moment, or they're struggling or something, but a lot of things were not in the right place for prices, so it was good that I did have the scan and go as I went along. But I did really want to get the chicken, but when I open that, you know, I will open it tomorrow morning, which will be like Friday, and it literally lasts me the entire week. So I want to have a decent taste on it, because it got a decent date on it, because it's going to be open. It goes in a plastic bag, but it's going to be open all week, so I don't want something that's got to be eaten tomorrow. And they had 3, it was weird, 3 packets that were the 9th of July. It's the 6th today, so you know, it wasn't no good to me. Looked at the back and it was even worse. They were the 5th and it was the 6th today, so they shouldn't have even been on the shelf. So this was my only choice. Now, you know, if I was going to go with ham, I would have gone with the honey roast, so that's not so bad. 23rd of July, again, not so bad. £2.75, exactly the same price as the chicken anyway. I just thought, you know, it's not what I would have picked, but I feel like I'll be okay with it. I say that just because I'm not so good with meats normally. I'm surprising myself that I have been for as long as I have, and yeah, it's very strange. Okay, mozzarella. Not again, this wasn't the one I wanted. They were stocking up, and the people in there, I'm not dissing them, because you need to have a chat sometimes at work as well. They were just in my way, so it took me a while to look, and then I found out there was none of the I wanted to get the reduced fat mozzarella. This one isn't actually that bad though. For like a portion of 25 grams is 74 calories. It's really not that bad. This is going to go in the calzone anyway. Oh, I have to say, whilst we're on cheeses, I did get that 50% fat-free mature cheddar. I personally do not like it at all. Total waste of calories for me. It's got nothing like the taste I would like, but Corey hasn't noticed much difference because he's still eating it. So it's you know, it really depends on you and what you're. I guess I'm a little bit more of a connoisseur when it comes to, connoisseur is not the right word. I like a mature cheddar. I like the taste of a mature cheddar. Was not a fan. So yeah, this isn't that bad though. I mean, it's high protein. 74 calories for 25 grams isn't that bad. But it was really expensive. I actually did consider putting this back because of the price. Where are we? I'm trying to see where I was. Okay, cooked cheese. £2.65. That is really, really bad, isn't it? What is the weight on this? 250 grams. That's really, really high. If I wasn't doing the calzones, I wouldn't have got it. I know that having the stringiness of the mozzarella is just going to make it nicer. Okay, let's move on, otherwise we'll be talking about cheese all day. I've got a different, now Corey actually picked up a steak over the weekend that you haven't seen because it wasn't in a haul, and it was a really good price, and I wanted to get some more of that, but they didn't have any. He's actually going to have, well, I'm going to attempt to make him like a Philly cheesesteak type thing, and I found these. Now these are the beef thin cut steak. This one doesn't look too bad. Now I don't eat steak myself, but I know like the more marbled it is, the better it is, as in textures and stuff like that. So this one to me looked pretty decent. Now this one's £4.80. When I was looking at all the weights and stuff, this was decent. So it's 400 grams, £4.80. It's decent. The steak that Corey got before was 450 grams for £5.50, which was again way decent compared to a lot of the steaks, and he thoroughly enjoyed it. But like I said, they didn't have it, and this is going to be for a Philly cheesesteak anyway. So this is actually thinly sliced. You can see it is thinly sliced, which is what you want for a Philly cheesesteak. Could have got 2 for £8, but I've never done it before. I've never used it before. I don't know how it's going to go, so I didn't really. I know I could have made a saving, but what if this doesn't go to plan? Then I won't use it again. So sometimes you just need to go without the deal when you're trying something from new, in my personal opinion. So that's why I only got one. I did contemplate getting two, but I took myself out of it because of that reason only. It wasn't money for a change, which is weird. Corey actually asked for coleslaw. He's missed not having any salads this week. I didn't pick any up last week because I actually didn't have any. But this is 50p for a tub. This is the cheapest one they have. It is 300 grams, 142 grams for a third of a tub, which is pretty decent. He usually only has like a spoonful on his salad anyway. Yeah, just wanted that one. I picked up a fajita sauce because I didn't realise, I've been trying to stay away and make my own sauces. Sometimes it works out way more expensive and not so good. I'm not brilliant with spices, mixing the right ones together. I'm not terrible, but I'm not brilliant at it. And sometimes it's just going to be nice to have this. And this is only like 64 calories for, I believe it's a quarter. This is 100 grams, 51 calories, and this 500 grams. So a fifth of it is 51 calories, which isn't bad. Just thought it would be nice to add to things. You know, sometimes you just don't want plain eggs. Spoonful of that in it. When I do the wraps, spoonful of that. You know, it's just, that's my idea behind that. Not to do an actual meal with it, more just to have it as a side sauce to make better flavours for things. I'm really explaining everything to death here, aren't I? Okay, plum tomatoes. Now I did make Corey a chicken thing and I used a tin of tomato, so I just needed to replace that. 55p. I do pay a little bit more for this. This is not the cheapest one you can get. This is the second one up, and the reason I do that is because the juices in it are really, really thick. The juices in the cheaper one are basically like water. So for me, that is definitely worth paying the extra for. I picked up some black beans in water. Now these are 70p a tin, and I just saw this recipe because I've got a lot of wraps. I didn't buy any wraps this week because I didn't get through them all last week. We didn't do the recipes I was planning on doing. So I still got lots of wraps, really enjoying them. And I saw a recipe where you mix black beans with a spoon of salsa, whiz it up and use it like a refried bean type thing, but obviously a different flavour. And I just thought it'd be nice to have just a slightly different taste and different textures, so I thought I might give that one a go. Tuna chunks, purely keeping stocked up. They are 65p a can. I always rave about these ones because I've been buying this one for years, and I've only ever had a bowl in it once and never have scales in it, and it's got decent chunks in it, so I would highly recommend this one. I got 4 bottles of the cherry cola, 2 for me, 2 for Corey, because I'm really, really enjoying it. Again, I know, you know, fizzy's not good for you and all that, but we're actually working with calories right now, and that's 1 calorie for every 250 mils. There's only 8 calories in a whole bottle, so it's fine. I'm really enjoying it. It's like a really nice treat, and it's just really, really nice, this one. 65p a bottle. Okay, bread. Oh. Okay, I knew I wanted to get a smaller loaf. I don't want to get the large loaf. It's just too easy for me to overeat on bread. And I was going to get the Asda's own smaller version of the normal bread that I would buy. So I normally buy the large white loaf, which is 75p. So I looked and I found the small white loaf, exactly the same loaf, but just this size. It was 75p. There was no way I was going to pay the price of a large one for the small one. It actually disgusted me to the point where I'd said to myself, I don't care if I pay more for a different loaf, I'm not getting that loaf. I know that makes no sense. It's cutting off your nose to spite your face. But I found this one, seeded medium slice, which I feel like I'm going to enjoy this a lot more. I feel like it's going to be a lot more filling as well. Now, bread is later on in the shop. Oh, yes, I actually paid 95p. But I'm just going to go with, like, I reckon I'm going to enjoy this more. Yeah, this was a cut my nose off to spite my face thing. Bagel thins, don't ever buy bagel thins normally. I'd normally get the normal but the size bagels. I got them in the cupboard, in the fridge, no, in the freezer still, is where my bagels normally live. I just thought this would be nice for Corey to have if he wants burgers. And these are actually only 130 calories for one of them. That's pretty decent for a whole bagel. I may have some of those. Okay, missing stuff. Right, I got the tomato and basil pizza topper just for the calzone. Pure convenience. I could make it, but it would cost in, you know, I'd have to, it'll be the tomatoes and then the spices and then boiling it, because you've got to boil or simmer the spices together, which is extra gas. And I just thought it was just, let's just go with this. 42 calories for, oh, they got it in 2 different ways. Okay, let's go with that way. So 67 calories for 100 grams. And there's 250 grams in that. So that's really, really low again. And I paid £1.50 for that. Just for the convenience, I think it's worth it. And when I made Corey's chicken tomato thingy that I did use a couple of chicken stocks. I don't use chicken stock cubes unless I'm cooking from scratch, so I haven't touched them for a long time and didn't realise I only had 2 left, so I just picked another one up so we don't run out completely, and they are 75p. Got myself some sausages, just because I'm into meat doesn't mean I'm into the meat-free, not into meat-free stuff anymore. I paid £1.75 for these ones. Was that nicely surprised when I looked at the calorie content in this? 2 sausages for £1, for 112 calories. My numbers are all over the place at the moment. So this is way better than the Quorn ones, which I would normally get. Now, I'm sure that I've eaten these before. I just don't remember it. I'm sure I had a thing with these where I paid the wrong price. That's the bit that sticks in my head. But remembering whether I like the sausages, I don't know. So we just, I hope I liked them. I got more crisps. We don't actually need them right now, but you know, I've said this before, they regularly don't have these, so I just get them when they do. Anyway, £3.35 for 24 packs. That's 6 prawn cocktail, 6 cheese and onions, 6 salt vinegar, 6 ready salted, and pack for pack price, they're the same as the Aldi ones, so I don't stock up on them when I go to Aldi anymore. I picked up some kitchen towels, just running out. This is not something I use that often. It would be, you know, the last time you'd have sort of seen me buying these was probably not this year. We really don't get through them that much. And I paid, oh, I just put my receipt over there because I thought I'd remember it and I've lost it already. What was it? £1.35 for that. Actually not that terrible. This was a shock. They put this in the wrong place as well. Cotton buds. I was going to get the bamboo ones that I got before because I was recommended by a subscriber. Bamboo ones in Pound Store, and they're really, really good, and they didn't have any. And we've completely run out. I don't normally let things get that low. I like to have a backup to everything, but I didn't have my backup, so I just had to get these because we can't live without cotton buds in this house. They just get used all the time. And it was in the, it said it was £1, and it scanned at 140. Yeah, last time I bought this was £1. 40p increase on that. Disgusting. Hay fever tablets. Now, try and remember my numbers on these. So, these are £1 each for 14 tablets. If you buy 2, you get them for £1.50, so you're making a saving. They do have a larger pack, which is 30 tablets for £2. So clearly, if they've got the deal on, it's still cheaper to buy 2 packets of the smaller ones of those as well, like it was with the Dairy. So don't always assume larger packs are saving you money. I got cherries and berries juice. I very rarely get juice anymore. It used to be a regular. We just don't drink it much in this house anymore, but I realised we actually don't have any in the fridge, and I just want it as a backup because sometimes you just don't want to drink water anymore, do you? So this is just to sit in there so that there's some juice when anybody does want them. Cherries and berries is a very, very nice one. And that was only £1.10. I was expecting it to be more, so it wasn't too bad. Just going to skip them for a sec and I'll explain why in a minute. And this is the one. I'm going to transfer the money back into my bank account, so this is actually not out of the shopping haul money. It's a leisure wear. You know, I'm walking more. I'm going to try to walk in the winter as well. And I know I get warm, but you know, when you're walking hard, you warm up quickly. I'm always really cold at the beginning. I warm up quickly. So this is very, very thin. It'd be easy to take it off and just wrap it around my waist or something. I absolutely love this bit though, because I always get cold hands. This is the bit, you know, where your thumb goes through it. It's a lovely material. It's really soft. And it's got a neck bit to keep your neck warm. And it's got a hood, and I've tried it on and it's massively comfortable. Not a fan of the bottom bit of it. It's got an oval shape to it, so it comes up at the waist there and it goes down. Didn't feel that was necessary, but whatever. They do have this one in this colour and like a grey marl as well, and it is down from, it's half price, from 14 to 7. Normally I wouldn't have picked that up at 7. I would have waited if it got cheaper, or I just wouldn't have bothered. But I really liked it, and I'm trying to be a different person now. So that is like, was on my receipt. It is on my receipt, but it's not out of the shopping haul. But I just wanted to show you in case it was something you're looking for. And these are not from Asda. Now I actually went into Tesco just looking at reduced bits. So, like I said, Corey wanted something different for his salads, and I found these. Now, I've never tried radishes, so I didn't want to pay full price for them, but I found these in the reduced section. They were 21p. They are open because Corey and I tried them last night. We are not radish fans at all. In fact, we think they are absolutely disgusting. So I don't know what to do with these. Scott is popping down the weekend, so hopefully he likes radishes, otherwise we're in trouble. But yeah, we are not fans of them whatsoever. And we've got peaches in Tesco's as well, because 31p. It says it was £1.10 before. They are rock solid, but one of them's just starting to, yeah, this one's just starting to soften. So this one is going to probably be alright to eat tomorrow. So I guess just because they were so hard, I think that's the reason they got rid of them. There's absolutely nothing wrong with them. 31p, I'm well impressed. So yeah, I'm going to regularly pop into Tesco and see what their reduced fruit and veggies, because it's way, way better than the Asda ones. So Corey came in when that was happening. I thought my lighting was wrong. Yeah, he's just tried the mango. There. He likes it. Wait for the bang. Corey's put the water on upstairs. Yeah, so mango is a hit, thank God, at that price. Like, whew. That's it, another haul done. I hope you enjoyed. Hope prices have helped a little bit. It's Saturday for you now, Thursday for me, so some of this would have been cracked into. Don't forget, pop along, have a look at my other channel. Sorry about the noises, floorboards are terrible upstairs. Yeah, pop along, have a look at my other channel if you're interested in that type of thing. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you're having a lovely Saturday. I'm sending out good vibes as I always do. I hope you're catching them, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.